Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets want you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Lisa Barretta, who'll be talking about the psychic consciousness of tattoos. And before I bring on Lisa, I just want to make some quick announcements. That on March 8th, psychic numerologist Jeremy Ryden will be my guest. He's the author of The Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide, and Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. And on March 15th, I'll have Brian Rawls, the host of the Magical Journey radio show that comes on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And on March 22nd, I'll have Eve Spirit Speaks, who'll be talking about the four clairs: clairvoyance, clairsentient, clairaudient, and claircontient. And on March 29th, I'll have Carl Jung, who'll be talking about dreams. And this coming Saturday, March 3rd, I'm going to be at the Healing Key in Long Beach, California, Psychic Fair from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And on March 10th, I'll be at the Learning Life Foundation Psychic Fair in Anaheim, California, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on March 24th, I'll be at the School of Multidimensional Healing and Science Psychic Fair from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Lisa Barretta. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Shelley. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. And Lisa, can you tell the callers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been in the metaphysical business for a very long time, since I was basically 14 years old. I do tarot readings, intuitive readings, mostly astrology, and I also research the field of consciousness.
And you have some other books, too, that out there.
Yeah, my first book, The Street Smart Psychic's Guide to Getting a Good Reading, which you're in, Shelley. I believe you're featured in Chapter 2 as a pet psychic and also clairvoyant. And my second book is the Book of Transformation, which came out in 2012, which talks about how we develop. Everyone has, psychic abilities, but they're not aware of it. So basically the book tells you how to be aware of your extrasensory ways of percepting. And then my latest book, which came out this October, is Conscious Ink, The Hidden Meaning of Tattoos, which is mostly about how we embody the symbols that we tattoo on ourselves, the color of the ink, the frequency of our intentions while we're getting tattooed, and it really delves into how, the symbols we wear intertwine with our consciousness.
And how come where you chose to ink your tattoo is significant in the language of energy?
Well, different parts of the body hold a lot of emotional energy. So sometimes we unconsciously, people who get a tattoo may feel that they need a tattoo on their upper arm. Their body may call for it. And a tattoo, the symbol of the tattoo it works with your cellular memory in actually helping you release a lot of energy that may be stored in that part of the body, or it can also work sometimes if you feel you need to enhance a part of your body, you actually gain strength through the symbol, because the symbol is very important. It's just as if, a lot of people carry around a lucky charm, or they have a certain little ritual that they do just, for self-empowerment. But when you wear a tattoo, this symbol is going to live, breathe, and really closely intertwine with your consciousness.
Interesting. And Lisa, let's take our first caller, which is area code 415. Hello, 415.
Hello, this is Catherine.
Hello, Catherine. And Catherine, what is your question today?
I would like to ask what you see for me for this spring, just kind of short term, March and April. Spring is kind of renewal and new things, and in particular, if there's anything about new career area or new relationships.
I feel that they would be a new relationship coming for you, Catherine, in
Great.
March or April. It looks like this new relationship is with someone that you've already been involved with in the past. It's a rekindling of a relationship. He's been thinking of getting back in contact with you. It looks like that there's unresolved emotional issues in the relationship, and that he still has feelings for you. And so he's been thinking of contacting you. It's a guy with dark hair, dark eyes that you had a past relationship with that's returning into your life. There's also some embetterment on your job. I feel perhaps like a new position on the job, a different position coming up in the company that you're working for. So there's both improvement in the area of work and the area of romance for March, April. And Lisa, how can Catherine get in contact with you?
When's your birthday, Catherine?
My birthday is 9/22.
Okay.
The last day of Virgo.
Okay, so you're the last day of Virgo. Okay, so the last day of Virgo, what I would say for you, and you're wondering about a relationship. What I'm picking up,
and a new career.
And a new career. Well, do you know the time of day you were born by any chance? Morning, afternoon, night?
I know it's like late afternoon, 3 to 5 p.m. around there.
3 to 5. Okay, so do you know your rising sign? Are you about an Aquarius rising, do you think, or?
I'm a Taurus.
You're Taurus rising?
Yeah.
Okay, so Taurus rising. Wow, the spring is going to be eventful for you. We have Uranus, which is a big planet that's moving into Taurus, and it'll be there for 7 years. So that usually brings a lot of unexpected opportunities. So there's a chance that you're going to be on the heels of a Mercury retrograde, this March into April 15th. So somebody from the past could want to reconnect with you, but I do feel that you're going to meet somebody else, too. You may have to make a decision in a very unusual, spontaneous way. And as far as, now you're looking also for like a career opportunity for something.
Yeah, I'm on a whole different path.
Sorry,
I want a whole new path, nothing like my old job.
Oh, well, you're going to get it. With Uranus moving into your ascendant, that's a big change because Uranus always brings a surprise. I feel that you're going to have some type of a decision about where once again, this could come up like even surprise yourself. But I'm looking right in around the end of June to beginning of July for you to really get a grip on where you're headed with your career. But I think you're going to find the next 7 years to be really eventful for you. I mean, like nice changes. Because you're going to have...
I'm ready.
This year you're going to have Jupiter's in Scorpio, so it's opposite your ascendant. So that is going to... So it would be your 7th house. So that is going to, at some point, bring in an abundance of possibilities for a relationship. So I think you're going to have a choice.
Great, even better.
Look for June or July for you to understand, like, you're going to get a sudden kind of, like, opportunity to really go on a different path.
Okay, thank you very much.
And Lisa, how can Catherine get in contact with you?
If Catherine goes to my website, which is www.lisabarretta.com, there's information how to contact me and about what I do.
And you could contact me, Catherine, at 818-744-5241 or go to Psychic Horizon. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon show today, Catherine.
Thanks for the show. Thanks for the reading.
You're welcome, Catherine. We're now going to continue our interview on the consciousness of tattoos with Lisa Barretta, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 310. What is a transpersonal tattoo experience, Lisa?
Well, the thing that's really interesting, and I've interviewed a lot of people, and I also interviewed a gentleman who does this type of tattooing, it's not unusual for people to actually be flipped into a past life while they're getting a tattoo or even have a glimpse of something that's coming up. Because what people don't realize when you're getting tattooed, the tattoo needle, although it does not go in as deep as an acupuncture needle, when it pierces your skin, it's actually going into your energetic body, the aura, and the different layers of the aura, and it starts to move any energy blocks. So if you have a block that you're carrying from a past life or maybe even some type of trauma or experience that you had in this life, a tattoo can actually start to move that energy. And a lot of people find that within a week of getting a tattoo, after the endorphin high wears off, they have some type of a revelation. And it's interesting, a lot of people don't talk about this, but when I interviewed people for the book, I found this to be a constant in their experience of getting a tattoo.
That's interesting. And Lisa, let's take our next caller, which is area code 310. Hello, 310.
Hello, hi. This is Brittany speaking. I'm calling from California.
Brittany, hello, Brittany.
Hi. So my question is, Shelley and Lisa, I'm actually in love with someone I consider a kindred spirit, and I believe he feels the same for me. And I just wanted to see what you see coming up for the both of us within the next few months or so, and maybe what he's thinking and feeling.
And what is his name?
Oh, his name is Justin.
Justin, what do you pick up for just Brittany and Justin, Lisa?
When's your birthday, Brittany?
I'm April 1st, and he's April 13th.
So you're both Aries.
Yes.
Okay, so these kindred spirit relationships, which you probably do because you have the sun in the same sign, sometimes they have some type of difficulty where it's like trying to really determine the direction of the relationship. So if you love him and he loves you, there's a lot of a similar energy there. And I feel that once you get a little bit more forward in the relationship, you're going to see it evolve. But there's also, I don't know why I'm picking up something that takes it to a point and then it kind of stalls a little bit, but then moving forward again too. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sometimes he kind of shuts down because of work and things going on in his personal life.
But it should move forward though.
Yeah, it has.
So it'll evolve. I mean, it's like a process. It's a complete unfolding of the relationship. You probably have a lot of karma and past life with them.
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
What do you think, Shelley?
I do agree with you, Brittany, that you and Justin are two kindred spirits, that Justin is your soulmate. And I feel that their April, May, June is going to be kind of a major turning point with the relationship, where he's going to open up more to you, share his heart space, and open up more with you, and that you are going to get closer. Instead of drifting apart, you'll get closer around April, May, June. So that's a major turning point with the relationship. So I do feel that you will end up together, and that maybe in 2019 you would end up moving in with each other, living together. So that would be within another year that he would be ready to take the relationship to the next level, which is moving in with each other. He does get distracted by his work, but I feel he's not going to let that interfere with his relationship with you in the future. He's going to make an effort to contact you. He's going to make an effort to spend time with you and to see you. So things look like they're going to work out. And Lisa, how can Brittany get in contact with you?
Just go to my website, which is lisabarretta.com.
Okay.
And you could get in contact with me, Brittany, at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Brittany.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
And I'm now going to continue my interview with Lisa Barretta on the psychic consciousness of tattoos. Why are the colors you choose for your tattoos so important, Lisa?
Well, everybody's aura responds to different colors. You know, some people who are very intuitive may really have a lot more of the purple and the indigo in their aura. People that are very energetic may have a lot more of the red and the orange. But the colors you choose for your tattoo are also going to work along with, the colors of your own aura. So if you're low on energy, you may want to consider a tattoo that has more vibrant colors to give you more energy. If you're a hyper person, sometimes adding colors like aqua or lavender, the purples, that will help calm you down. And sometimes, a lot of tattoos are done just basically in black ink, which is good because black acts as like an anchor for your energy, so it will help keep you balanced. So the colors you choose are also important. The same thing goes with the colors that we wear. Everybody is used to the black power suit or where they wear pink if they want people to like them. So the same thing works with tattoos, only with tattoos they're permanently on your body, so you have to consider how you're going to interact with these colors throughout your lifetime.
Awesome. And Lisa, let's take our next caller, which is area code 347. Hello, 347. 347, hello.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, yes, this is Tanika.
Monica?
Tanika?
Kanika?
Yes.
Hello, Kanika.
Tanika with a T, like Tom. I'm sorry if you can't hear me.
Oh, Tanika. Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Tanika.
Hi.
And Tanika, how can we help you?
I would like to know what you guys see with my current job. If you guys see me there being there for a long time or how things are going there for me, if you see it lasting, and what you pick up on it, and if you pick up on anything with relationships with me, I'm open to hearing about it too.
Lisa, do you pick up anything?
When is your birthday?
It's September the 3rd.
So you're a Virgo. Okay, do you
Yeah.
know the time of day you were born or your rising sign? Or
I was always told I was born around like 7:30, 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m.
in the morning? Okay, so
Yeah.
usually if early morning birthday, you're either the same as your sun sign or sometimes the next sign. So you would probably either be a Virgo or a Libra rising. So you're not too sure?
Not too sure.
Okay. Now you're asking about your current position, if I see it lasting. I do feel it lasting, but I feel that there may be some changes that go on with the job that won't affect you adversely. If anything, you could benefit from some shuffling around or some slight changes within the job. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Have you been at that job for at least 6 months?
This is going on my second month. I started there like beginning of December, end of November, so I'm just coming off my training period with the job, and
Okay.
I don't know like how they feel about me or like if like if it's going to be lasting or that kind of thing.
I feel it's going to be lasting, but I just feel that like maybe the things the reason I picked up some change is because you're coming off your training period, so that means that you're going to be fully immersed in what you're supposed to do. But I'm not picking up any type of problem or that they don't, like the way that you're coming along. It looks like the more once you finish the training and the more you get involved with, the actual activities of the job, your confidence is going to start to build up even more. And I'm also picking up, like, don't feel insecure or worried about it. You might sometimes, just question how it's going for you, but I don't pick up that it's going to be a disaster. Just some changes, but the changes you benefit. So I think that's your transition from training into the job. I don't feel that it's going to be negative, though. I do feel it would be positive, and probably within a 2.5 to 3 month period, you feeling very confident about what you're doing. How about you, Shelley?
That's good.
I feel, Tanika, that the job is the right and perfect job for you, that this is a good company for you to work with, that there's opportunities for advancement and promotion in the future as we get into 2019 and 2020. I still see you at the job, so I feel at that time you're going to advance into another position. So it may take a while to get promoted in the job, but there's a promotion coming up for you in the future. And as far as love is concerned, it looks like that there's someone around now that maybe you don't notice, but he's attracted to you. He has dark hair, dark eyes, and he's not really tall. He's maybe 5'6" or 5'7". And so there's someone around now with dark hair, dark eyes that is noticing you, that does have kind of a crush on you. And I feel that a relationship is going to develop between you and the secret admirer, the guy that's noticing you. And he may be at your workplace where you're working in your job, so there may be an office romance, coming up. And Lisa, how can Tanika get in contact with you?
Just through my website, which is Lisa Barretta, BARRETTA.com.
And you can get a hold of me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show.
Thank you. That's good to know because there's a supervisor there that I feel like she's been kind of like nasty to me lately with some mistakes that I've made, and I didn't know she was out to get me, like remove, like lose my job. So that's why I asked. And there is a cute doctor there, but he's married. So other than that, that's why I called.
The job is going to be fine. The woman's not going to get rid of you.
All right. Is it okay to ask a question about my home life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Where I live is very uncomfortable for me. I'm like very sensitive to my environment, and it's just kind of like I don't really get along with my mother's husband, and for various reasons I had to move back home. But I'm definitely ready to move out. I'm at an age where I should, I guess, be living on my own, but I just don't have the means yet, and that's why this job kind of meant a lot to me. I don't think it's a career job. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do as a career so I can survive. But I just wanted to know if you guys saw me moving anytime soon, because where I live is just kind of not good for me. Like, I just isolate myself where I live. Like, it's not good for me, and I don't know how to move out.
I think March, April, May you'll move. What do you feel, Lisa?
I definitely feel that like you're going to move before August, so you may find some place that you like March, April, May, but I don't feel that you would actually make the move until maybe late July, early August. But I do see you moving. You're not going to be there much longer. And you're right, the environment is very energetically draining for you, and you're energy sensitive, and you don't want to entangle with any of that. So it is a good idea to look for a place that where you can feel more settled.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if this has affected it, but I want to have a family one day, and I don't know, like, if you guys can see, like, in my body, like, do you guys see me having children one day? Because in the past I have tried and have even spoken to my doctor about it, and they see no reason why I can't, but I just have not been able to. So I just wonder if I'm ever going to be able to be a mom.
Did you ever have a pregnancy that didn't come to full term, like a miscarriage or
Yes.
any type of
Um, Yes,
or an
when I was
abortion?
younger, like in my early 20s, when I was not ready at all.
Okay.
But right now I'm 39.
I do feel that you'll all right. I do feel that you'll have a child, and I don't think that you need to worry about your age. You're 39. You'll definitely, I feel, within the next 2 years, have somebody in your life and be pregnant, and it would be a successful pregnancy.
Oh, okay.
How about you, Shelley?
I do feel a baby girl, a little girl, and I think that you're going to get married in the next 1 or 2 years. So you're going to be married at the time that you have the child, and it's going to be a little girl. So I do see a pregnancy for you. I see a daughter for you.
That's good to know. The doctor at my job, his name is John, and he's cute, but he's married with kids. I kind of wish he wasn't, because I haven't dated a long time, and I don't know if he's the one you see with a crush on me, but that's like the only person I could think of.
He might have a crush on you. He might.
Yeah.
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 Well, thank you for calling, Tanika.
Thank you. Thank you guys for helping me.
Okay.
You're welcome. I'm
Thanks.
now going to continue my interview with Lisa Barretta on the consciousness of tattoos, the psychic consciousness of tattoos, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 856. How are tattoos etched into your cellular memory, Lisa?
What it is when we get this tattoo, we actually, this stays with us in other lifetimes. I did a lot of research on this, and when you put a mark on the body, as the ancient cultures knew, it was very empowering. So this is something that we're doing. It would be just like if someone has an operation in this lifetime. It's recorded in the cellular memory. So the fact that we're piercing the skin and the aura, that goes into our basic, consciousness, the DNA of our consciousness, and that memory is pulled forward. Sometimes we may get a tattoo and we think we just want it now, but it could actually be relating to something from the past. We embody in ourselves different archetypes, and these are personas within ourselves that come forward. So in a way, when we really think about it, we're honoring certain attributes of our personality and enhancing them through the tattoo process. It's a very mystical and magical experience if you look at it through the lens of consciousness.
Interesting. And Lisa, let's take our next caller, which is area code 856. Hello, 856.
Hi, this is Laura in New Jersey.
Hello, Laura. And Laura, what is your question today?
I would like to know what you see for me in the next couple of months around getting a job.
Do you see anything for Laura, Lisa?
When's your birthday, Laura?
October 1st, 63.
So you're a lot for Libra, right?
Yeah, 1:14 in the afternoon.
Okay, so do you know did you ever have your chart done? Do you know your rising sign? Would you be like a late degree Capricorn or early degree Aquarius rising? Usually it means you're 4 degrees away from your sun sign, so let's go. I'll go with maybe late degree Capricorn. Well, Saturn's in there now, so that's giving you an opportunity to start to restructure things around your life. With Saturn there, have you found that like things have been not difficult, but a little bit of an uphill battle maybe the past year or so?
Yes.
Okay, so you probably are maybe a late degree Capricorn rising, but with Saturn there, that's going to give you the opportunity to restructure things. Now you're looking to get like a job going on for yourself?
Yeah, and then somewhere down the road, I'm hoping this year I'd like to be able to buy a home, but I have to get my job first.
Okay, look for something with the job. I don't know if it's the interview or I don't think it's a starting thing, but it's like activity in the job right around mid-May, maybe like somewhere between the 14th and the 18th. And then as far as, you said you wanted to get a home, right? You're looking for a home?
Yeah.
I feel that you're going to own a home. I'm going to say within the next I'm going to say between the next 22 to 27 months. I might have been overshooting a little bit because I'm not exactly sure of the degree of your rising sign, but you're going to have a home. You're going to get a home.
Okay. That sounds good. A little far off, though, but May is kind of far, too. I'm going to be running out of money before then.
You'll be okay. Maybe that's the start date, but it's something in around that time.
Okay. Thank you.
You will get a job, Laura, and it looks like that it's a progressive job. It's a job in which there's opportunities for growth, opportunities for expansion, opportunities for advancement. It's a big company. It may be a Dun and Brad company. It's a very prestige company. And I feel it's in a field in which you have experience in, a lot of experience and expertise. And it's in a business environment, an office environment. And I feel that it's going to be a good job. It may take a few months for you to get the job, but you'll be happy about the job, and you'll be able to get by in the next couple months until the job comes in. So
I've been applying for contracts, too. Do you see a contract in the interim?
I do see a contract in the interim, yes.
That would tide me over financially.
Yeah, I do see a contract job in the interim, and then I see a long-term permanent employment coming up.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And Lisa, how can Laura get in contact with you?
Just through my website, www.lisabarretta.com.
And you could get a hold of me, Laura, at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Laura.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. I'm now going to continue my interview with Lisa Barretta on the psychic consciousness of tattoos, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 267. What do you mean by tattoos as portals and sacred space on your body, Lisa?
Well, a tattoo is wherever you put the tattoo on your body, that's going to hold the intention and the energy of not only the symbol, but also, believe it or not, the tattooist who's doing your tattoo. That's how come in Chapter 1 I explained, to really approach it from the mystical sense of consciousness, you should know who's tattooing you. And because this part on your body is actually holding the intention of the whole process from having the picture put on your skin to the final inking of the tattoo. So it holds energy. It's definitely holding energy on your body.
That's good. That's good. And Lisa, let's take our next caller, which is area code 267. Hello, 267. Hello, 267. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Oh, wow. This is Mary from Pennsylvania. I kind of have a twofold question. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi.
Kind of going through a lot of difficulty with my youngest son, who is a Gemini. My oldest son is a Scorpio. And sometimes I really just feel like selling my house and living my dream, which is going to the farm. So I really don't want to do anything out of frustration because I do love my house and I love what I do. But I'm just wondering if it's time for me to think about myself and live my dreams.
Go ahead, Shelley. You can go first.
I feel, Mary, that in the spring and the summertime, you're going to be thinking about making the transition into the farm. I feel that it's going to happen this year. And it looks like it opens up a whole new opportunity for you. You know, that you're successful with the farm, that you'll have animals and grow vegetables and fruit. You'll have orchards. There'll be an orchard there. So I feel that it would be very good and beneficial for both your younger son and older son, and that they would be adjusting to the change of living from the city to living in a farm, that they'll like
Oh,
it.
no, honey. They're not coming with me. No, they're not coming with me.
Oh,
no,
all
they're
right.
not coming with me. So, yeah, they're
Are they
all in the
older? Are they older children, Mary?
My youngest will be 30, and my oldest is 31, and we all live together in a house. But my dream has always been to go to the farm and kind of, live mortgage-free and live off the land, and do the healing work that I do. So, no, they wouldn't be coming with me. And we've been just going through a lot of difficulties, especially with my younger son. He's had a lot of problems. He's been away from home, and then he's been back home. And I'm just kind of concerned for his kind of mental health. So it's kind of twofold. Like, I wonder if I should start really thinking about what I want in my life and not worry about my adult children, and which means that they'd have to move out and get on their own. And I would, go to kind of live my dreams. So I'm kind of conflicted because I love my house, and I feel like I'm not really ready to make that big of a move without really doing my research, and I don't want to move away from my family or my friends, so it's kind of in a conflict.
I pick up something coming to a head, but I feel it's going to be around the end of March. Not so much a change around the home. Could just be somebody decides to move out, or else really buckle down and get with the program. So it's like a little bit of building, some stops and starts, some trying to ignore what's going on. But I'm really looking at, as we get in, there's an aspect at the end of the month with Saturn. And sometimes Saturn is like you put your foot down, and it's going to come right around the time of that full moon on the 31st. So, and that's a full moon. I believe that it's going to be in the sign of Libra, and that Saturn's going to at some point square the moon. The moon is the home. So I just try to hold steady and don't push any buttons, because we're coming into a Mercury retrograde that's also going to start on the 22nd. And it goes into shadow on around the 12th. So that's where a lot of things during a retrograde come up again for review. People start to go into their old patterns. So you can find that to be a little trying, but I do think you'll get through because you're going to be prepared because you've seen this before. But then by the end of the month, it's like, and I'm not getting it being anything like devastating as much as like, you know what? This is it. This is the change. And we're going to have some readjustments around here. As far as the farm, if you keep visualizing that, that'll come about. But in essence, when you get the energy changed around your own home, your house can almost take on the feeling of the farm, where maybe you go outside, you start planning your own things, and you start to feel it's more peaceful and more energetically sound. And you said your older son is a Scorpio?
My older son's a Scorpio.
Yeah, because Jupiter is going through Scorpio right now. So Jupiter, in a sense, is like kind of a protective type of thing. So it's kind of keeping him cloaked in a little bit of protective armor through this. He will have some opportunities coming up. I mean, like they could be building, but I really think it may sound like it's far off, but a nice turning point for him is going to be right around August, where he's going to feel like, you know what, he's going to get himself straightened out. But you just have that little bit of a trying time towards the end of the month. What do you think, Shelley?
I think that, this is going to be a good period for you to focus on family and home. This is a good time for you. And your younger son is going to be getting a new job. He's going to get, he's not situated right now. He's not stable. And I feel that he's going to be getting a job and becoming more stable in the next few months. Because I feel that you would not even contemplate leaving until you know your son's okay. Until you know he's all right. And he's going to be okay. He's going to get a job this coming March, before the end of March. He's going to get a job that's going to be creative. I feel he has a lot of creative energy, and that he's going to do something creative. So he's going to be okay, and you're going to be okay, and you're going to be thinking about moving to the farm as between June and November. You'll be thinking about it. And if you were to make a move this year, it would be between June and November. And I feel that it would be beneficial for you, and that you would be happy there, and that friends and family would come and visit you, and that it wouldn't be far away. It wouldn't be really far from where you're living now.
Okay.
Lisa,
so it would be so the farm would be in the same state of Pennsylvania then.
Yes.
Okay.
And Lisa, how can Mary get in contact with you?
She can just go to my website, lisabarretta.com.
Okay. All right, great.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Shelley.
Okay.
And you can get a hold of me, Mary, at 818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Love your books,
welcome.
Lisa. They're awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're now going to continue our interview with Lisa Barretta on the psychic consciousness of tattoos. And then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 914. Lisa, what is the relationship between tattoos and the archetypes we embody?
Well, everybody has a certain archetypes within us. We have the hero, we have the victim, the magician. It's everybody. We usually embody 12, and then there's subgroups. It can be, quite crowded, but there's usually one alpha, a part of our personality that we, seem to express the most. Sometimes the dominant, archetype inside us wants to be displayed, and a tattoo may show up on your body. You may kind of intuitively be drawn to a certain symbol that represents that. Or sometimes a person who's very shy and isn't, there's the shadow side. They want to be outgoing. They may get a tattoo that seems a little flamboyant, but that's their way of expressing their shadow side. And the shadow isn't always bad. The shadow is just the unexpressed part of the personality. So it really helps you incorporate a lot of these, inner energies that we have, and they can be very empowering, and they're more mainstream now than ever. Tattoos aren't frowned upon, and they're actually a millennial obsession. And I find that after I got my second tattoo, because I sat and picked out certain alchemy symbols that I wanted to embody, and I did it almost experimentally to see how it worked, and I definitely noticed a shift in my life, positive shift, because I sat down and I really gave it a lot of thought. So the book is about conscious ink, about consciously choosing to get a tattoo. And some people who have never had a tattoo decided to get one after reading the book, and I've gotten emails from people who said how they actually saw like a shift take place. So when you do it consciously and you do it with the way it's supposed to be done, the way the ancients did it, it can be very empowering to help move you forward in your life.
Awesome. And Lisa, do some people get tattoos precisely to serve as body talisman?
Yes, they do. There are some people that will research a certain symbol, and really, when you work with symbols, really research it, because some of them have really strong meanings, and they go way back to ancient cultures. And you can get an empowering talisman. Some people look for the seals of Solomon. They're ancient symbols that people use for empowerment. Even a lot of the Egyptian symbols and the alchemy symbols are used for self-empowerment. So it's basically wearing your good luck charm 24/7.
Awesome. Well, let's take our next caller, Lisa, which is area code 914. Hello, 914.
Hi, how are you? And I just want to say what an awesome topic today. Very, very interesting.
Oh, thank you. It is good.
Yes, yes. My question is regarding work. There is this lady and this gentleman I would want to work with, and I would like some insight on which might say yes. One is actually named Shelley, like yourself, and the other is named Edward. I was wondering if you see any connections happening there.
Do you know their birthdays or birth signs by any chance?
No.
When's your birthday?
I'm a June 26th. I'm a crab.
Okay, so you're a Cancerian. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm picking up some opposite energy, so I'm feeling like there's the male that you would be working with. I mean, did you have a preference, or?
I like them both. I was actually thinking of contacting the male today. That's funny that you picked up on that.
Today's a good day to do it, too, if you wanted to do it. The moon is in Virgo, and it's a full moon, so you can bring something to fruition on a full moon, so it would be a good day if you wanted to contact them.
Oh, excellent. Oh, thank you. I will. Yes, I had before. I was waiting to hear back, so I'll, do a touching base type email or call.
What do you think, Shelley?
I agree with you, Lisa. I kind of feel her more working with Edward. And I feel that something is going to transpire in the next 2 to 3 weeks with working with him, and that is going to be successful. It's going to be a positive experience and going to help you advance yourself in the workplace, because I feel he may be having you do a different kind of job than the job you're doing. So I actually feel that in working with Edward, there'll be some kind of a promotion at the job for you, and you'll be doing something new and something that you like better and something that's more productive, more creative and productive. And I feel it involves the use of computers. So I feel that things are going to progress for you with Edward, that it's going to be a good experience working with him. And Lisa, how can Mary get in contact with you?
Through my website, just lisabarretta.com.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both so very much. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
We're now going to continue our interview with Lisa Barretta. Lisa, what does it mean to embody your tattoo?
To embody your tattoo basically means when you are, putting the symbol on your body, your consciousness is going to resonate to the colors, the body placement, the symbol that you choose, and the intention from which you first got the tattoo. And some people think, well, I just got it because I like the picture. But if they really dig deeper, they're going to see, they'll ask themselves, well, why do I like this symbol, or why do I like this picture? And even the silly tattoos have meaning. It shows that you are embracing the lighter side of your personality, and the happy side that sometimes gets shuffled behind, when we're dealing with daily problems. So to embody the symbol means it's like you're totally, aware of it on every level, consciously, spiritually, physically, mentally, that it's part of you.
Awesome. And Lisa, thank you so much for being a guest today. I'll have to have you back. Thank you. I wanted to thank you
for
for
having
being
me on.
I wanted to thank you, and I wanted to thank Tiffany Whitesage, woman of Goldilocks Production, for producing the Psychic Horizon show, and I want to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon show. Have a good weekend, Lisa.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.